Okay, hi everyone. We're going to play a piece called Ecossaise, which is by Franz Schubert. And Schubert was a Viennese composer who probably had the shortest life of any of the very famous composers. He died at age 31, and he died just 1 year after Beethoven died. So they were friends in Vienna, and would have been interesting to be in Vienna at that time. So Ecossaise does use a 4-chord. So now that you know what a 4-chord looks like, can you find which measure has the 4-chord? And hopefully you came up with the answer, measure 2. So we're in the key of G, and if you go to the 4-chord, there it is in measure 2. And then also, if you look at measure 5, there's what looks like a brand new chord, but it's really just a 5-chord with all of the notes of the 5-chord. So let's spell that from the bottom up. It's a D, so put your 5th finger on D. Then don't forget the next note's an F sharp, because all Fs are automatically sharped. I would put a 3rd finger on that, and then finger 2 on the A, and then thumb on the C. So D, F sharp, A, C. And that's what we call a 5-chord in root position with all 4 notes. It's a big handful, so practice that definitely by itself. Then the next measure is G and B, and I would personally use finger 1 and 3, going back and forth. You might have another preferred finger, like 1 and 2 would be fine also. Okay, so work on the chord progression before you tackle putting hands together, or let's work on the right hand now. It's up here. If you look at my hand, you can see it's in this position with a finger 5 on a B. And then if we follow that down, we have an F sharp. So it looks like E minor, but we're really in the key of G major, and we'll be moving around. So here we go. Watch my hand. It's 5, 4, 3. Stay there. 3, F sharp, E. Now I'm going to move to a G 5-finger position and staccato. Now you're going to put finger 2 on the C sharp, so another move, and then thumb is under. 2, 1, F sharp, thumb under. And now we have a D and an octave, and then a B. And I'm playing that with a finger 4. It depends on the size of your hand. If you have a large hand, you might want finger 3, but 4 should be comfortable for most. Let's try the slur again. Try it with me. C sharp with a 2, and the thumb, you can put it under before you even begin that. F sharp, and then a G 5-finger pattern, and then extend to the octave. So this is a particularly tricky piece, and everyone needs to work on it hand separately before putting the hands together. But I'll give you an idea what it sounds like when you hear that 4-chord and moving to the full 5/7 chord. And then it repeats. Crescendo. So I hope you have fun with that. It's challenging.